All right, Aaron, thank you very much. Fantasy football, basically where friends compete against each other online, acting as general managers of virtual football teams using real players. It all started in 1963 right here in California, and believe it or not, 30 million Americans now play each year, and the fastest growing group of players, it's women. With more on this growing trend from Yahoo Sports is Melanie Collins. Good morning, Melanie.
Hey, Rob. How's it going?
I'm doing well. I've got to ask you, women in fantasy football kind of sounds like an oxymoron. How did this trend start?
You know, I think it's just women who watch their men be involved in something on Sundays and they missed them. They wanted to know what was going on. So I think a lot more women have gotten involved because we're competitive as women and we want to get in there too and compete against our guys and compete against other women. And I think it's just a fun way for everyone to kind of have camaraderie and to get involved in something fun on the weekends. I like to compare it to like a March Madness bracket. I think the great thing about it is that anybody can win, male or female, rookie or seasoned veteran at fantasy football. And that seems to be the trend. I know I had an all-girls league last year that was a blast. We threw a huge draft party, and that was probably my favorite league I was in last year. So look out, because us women are definitely getting involved.
And are you noticing that women are playing in all-women leagues, or are they playing with the guys too?
It seems to be a little bit of both. I was in an all-women's league last year. This year I'm in mixed leagues with guys. It just depends what you want. Either way, you can go to fantasysports.yahoo.com. You can create a league, or you can join a league that's already out there. But I think it's fun to play against the guys. I have brothers, so of course I like to compete and talk some smack to the guys.
How many brothers do you have?
I have two brothers, one older, one younger.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about sleeper picks here. Anybody that you like
Sure.
right now as draft season gets underway?
Absolutely. Well, one is definitely on the Patriots, a wide receiver named Kenbrell Tompkins. He's put up some big numbers this preseason. I know Tom Brady has Danny Amendola. That's probably going to be his favorite target, but look out for Kenbrell Tompkins. He's definitely a great sleeper, someone to pick up in a later round. Another guy that I would say is a little bit of a sleeper would be Michael Vick. He's definitely had some injury problems the last couple years. I think people are a little sketched out to pick him up. They're worried he's going to be hurt again, which is certainly just. But I would say in that new Chip Kelly offense in Philadelphia, he is going to thrive. He is the perfect quarterback for that system, and I think he's going to put up some huge numbers as long as he can stay healthy. And then a little guy named Giovanni Bernard with the Cincinnati Bengals. He's a running back alongside Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, but our gurus seem to think he is even more talented, and talent seems to win out there. I think he's going to put up some big numbers in Cincinnati. And then another guy, which I know a lot of people are worried to take, is Rob Gronkowski. He is injured, but the word is he's going to be available mid to late September. And, you know, last year he missed, I think, 6 games, and he still finished the #2 tight end overall. So regardless of missing a couple games, he's going to put up huge numbers as long as he stays healthy. I wouldn't hesitate to pick him up.
All right, Melanie, I'm from Boston, so I'm glad you're talking about all these New England Patriots here. It leads me to my next question, which I have to ask. What do you think about Tim Tebow? Will he even make the team?
Oh, that's a great question, and I honestly don't know. We've kind of been going back and forth about this. I really don't think Tim Tebow is going to see it down in New England. I don't think he's going to make it. We'll probably be talking a lot about this on our fantasy football show every Thursday and Sunday. This Thursday it airs 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on NBC Sports Network, and then 7 p.m. on Yahoo Sports. And then on Sundays we have a 90-minute show from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. right before kickoff. Tim Tebow has been a topic already and will continue to be, but I personally don't think he is going to see any playing time.
All right, Melanie, I know you are a Penn State girl. They were 8-4 last year. Kind of surprising. Do you expect good things out of Penn State this season?
I expect good things. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to have as great of a season as they did last year. They got a freshman quarterback in there this year, and Bill O'Brien is such a great coach, and I'm really impressed with what he's done there so far. I never thought they would finish that great last season, but I think it's going to take some time to rebuild. I think that was, I don't want to call it a fluke, but I definitely think that was a little bit better than they would have done. Mike Motti's gone. I think this season they'll be lucky to win 6 games. All
right, Melanie Collins, thanks so much. I recently got engaged, so I'm off the market, but hey, come see us in studio sometime.
Congratulations, Rob.
All right, thanks so much, Melanie. Take care.